So I woke up this morning and my sensor said that my blood sugar was low. And I was like, that's kind of weird. It doesn't feel like my blood sugar is low, but it's been accurate so far, so I'll go have some juice. 10 minutes later, I get this sensor error. It says temporary issue, wait up to 3 hours. So I was like, what? Like, imagine if I had something important to do today. I don't, thank goodness, but I'm a musician. If I had a concert or a recital or something and this happened, and then I don't know what my blood sugars are, um, that seems really inconvenient that that can happen. That's never happened to me with the Libre. They're always functioning. So then about an hour or two later, I got a notification from the app that said, sensor failed. Please insert new sensor. I've been using it for 3 days. I took out the sensor and, took a look at it. And the actual sensor is diagonal. And it looks like it's supposed to be like that, but this is what the Libre sensors look like. It's sort of straight up. It's a lot shorter. It's pretty sturdy. This one looks almost more flimsy. It's a lot thinner, if you can see. So I don't know if that contributed to the issue. I'm gonna call Dexcom and see if they have anything to say. So I gave Dexcom a call and got some information. They can fail if your glucose goes really high or if it was going extremely low for any amount of time. It could have potentially failed the sensor out. If the sensor is inserted where there's not a lot of fatty tissue, you would experience other issues first, but it could potentially fail the sensor if there's not any interstitial fluid or enough interstitial fluid going into the cannula. You're telling me that high and low blood sugars, the literal symptom of diabetes, can cause the sensor to malfunction? Now, she did specify that not every high blood sugar is going to cause a sensor fail, just that, it's a possibility. That seems like something you should fix. That seems really bad. Also, that wasn't the case for me. My blood sugars were fine this morning, so I asked her what else it could be. If you lay on the sensor or apply any pressure to the sensor, if it's on your arm, it could be just you leaning up against something and the sensor being up against something as well, and applying any amount of pressure to the sensor, what happens is the cannula is just right in your skin, in the fatty tissue. It gets pushed out of the fatty tissue, therefore it's not getting that interstitial fluid. So apparently if you lean on the sensor, put pressure on it, it can push it out of the interstitial fluid, which is where the fluid under your fatty tissue where it gets the blood sugars from. That's never happened with the Libre sensors. Never, ever. So I don't really understand, and I said this to her, I was like, I don't really understand why this is still an issue. Like, somebody's done it. Somebody's made it so that this doesn't happen. I can do anything with this thing, and it's fine. That seems really weird that they haven't fixed this inability of the sensor to function if you, sleep on it funny. And that's probably what I did, was I was sleeping on it. And she said when that happens, it can cause the sensor to give you a false low blood sugar, which I believe it did. They're sending me a new one, but I don't have a lot of hope. At this point, I'm definitely Team Libre. I'm not totally sold on Dexcom yet. We'll try the other sensor when it comes, but that's what I got so far.